Filings in the Murdaugh case have gotten much more interesting in the past couple of days with the updated pre-hearing briefs filed by the defense. If you're following this case at all, then you know there's a pre-hearing conference scheduled for Tuesday morning. So what is a pre-hearing conference? Well, at that conference, Justice Toll is going to decide how that hearing is going to run on January the 29th, the one that decides whether Elliot Murdaugh gets a new trial. So at this conference, she's going to decide on the burden of proof, what witnesses will be heard, how much leeway to give to the defense, how much leeway to give to the state, who has the burden of proof. All of these questions, these legal questions, will be answered at the pre-hearing conference. Both sides have filed briefs ahead of this hearing on Tuesday. That's to let Justice Toll know what the issues are so that if she needs to, she can do any research she needs to do to assist her in ruling from the bench on that day so that she doesn't have to take things under advisement to go do research later. So she's aware of what the issues are. She'll be ready to rule on them. She'll listen to both sides. She'll give them the chance to argue. She'll apply the law that she's researched, and she'll make her decision on that day. The most interesting part for me is that the defense has updated their brief twice. The first time to clarify their wishes with regard to who should question the jurors in chambers. They all agreed that these jurors should be questioned privately, in camera, in chambers. But they first said that they thought that Justice Toll should be able to question these jurors. But then they said they watched these SLED videos of the interviews, and all of the stuff from the interviews, the videos, are not making it into the written reports that Justice Toll has. So they think now, we want to be able to cross-examine those jurors. We want to be able to question them and cross-examine the jurors. As an example, they give the interview, the videoed interview of the Clerk of Court of Barnwell County, who went down to help out with the Murdaugh case and provided some interesting information to SLED, which was videoed, but didn't make it to the actual report that Justice Toll was reviewing. That information, that court personnel approached her and expressed their concerns over how much Becky Hill was having contact with the jurors, including at Walmart. They also told her that Becky Hill was giving a seat in the well where you can see the exhibits to a author of a book. So all of that information was provided to SLED in the interview of this Clerk of Court, but it did not make it into the written report. Why? That is the first time you've heard that another Clerk of Court is coming in to testify. I'd heard that Becky Hill had contact with somebody at Walmart. I think somebody actually worked at Walmart. But the gunpowder really got added today when they added Creighton Waters, his paralegal, Becky Hill's daughter, and SLED agent David Owens to their witness list. Now, some people might say that adding Creighton Waters to the witness list is just to be sensational and is just ridiculous. But you've forgotten that Becky Hill was receiving tips from the public and giving them to the state and not to the defense. So yeah, he might be a witness and he might have information that he could provide. Either way, we're set for an explosive hearing at the end of the month, and I don't care which side you're on, the lawyering in this case is outstanding at this point.